2017. The head of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Leo X, is ordering Johann Tetzel to sell indulgences in Germany. These are letters that promise forgiveness of punishment in purgatory for sins that have been confessed and forgiven. Purgatory is an invention of the Roman Catholic Church. It's kind of a hot shower room for Christians where they have to suffer for all the sins they've committed. Only when they are cleansed they can go to heaven. Purgatory ignores the fact that all our sins are already forgiven thanks to the work of Jesus Christ on the cross.
Your Holiness is quite excellently. I recently saw Your Holiness traveling around Rome at the head of a lavish parade, featuring panthers and Hannah, the white elephant.
Since God has made us Pope, why should we not enjoy it? And yes, it does cost a lot of money, and that's where you can come in.
How can I, a lowly Dominican friar, help Your Holiness?
I am determined to rebuild St. Peter's Basilica, all to the glory of God. You sell these indulgences in Germany, it will bring in quite a bit of money.
This I will do, Your Highness.
Tonight we are here in Wittenberg to witness Friar Tetzel. He is trying to sell his indulgences. There is quite a crowd.
Oh, can't you see these poor souls in purgatory? Can't you see a poor mother? Can't you see the torture of your old Uncle Amos? Have mercy. Our Holiness, Pope Leo, has in his mercy allowed us to sell these letters of forgiveness. Just buy them for your dear ones, and they won't have to suffer anymore. Just 1 groschen. Remember, when the coin in the coffer rings, the soul from purgatory springs.
Oh, this must be the monk Martin Luther. He is a teacher at the university here and doesn't believe in these indulgences.
Ha! Tetzel again, what are you doing? Still robbing these poor people. Christ has already died for us on the cross for the forgiveness of sins, by his grace. There's nothing we have to do. How could you scare these poor people like that? Oh, don't buy these worthless papers.
You drunken little German monk! How dare you speak against the Holy Roman Catholic Church? This will cost you dearly!
As a young man, Martin Luther was very scared of God. He didn't think that he was good enough to be accepted by Jesus. He thought he had to work hard, but always felt it wasn't enough. He even became a monk and gave his whole life but couldn't find peace. He searched the scriptures and finally found that salvation is achieved by faith in Jesus through grace alone. There's nothing we need to do. He thought that the church had lost its way and that this should be discussed. To invite an open discussion, he wrote down 95 opinions or theses on October 31st, 1517.
This is so clear. This should explain why we need to reform the church. Tomorrow's All Saints' Day. Everybody will be coming in and we'll read it. I must not waste time.
Of course they wouldn't let Martin Luther get away with this. He had to report to Emperor Charles V at the Diet of Worms in 1529 and was asked to recant, to say he didn't really mean what he said about the church. Did he? No, Luther replied, I cannot and will not recant anything. For I go against conscience is neither right nor safe. Here I stand, I can do no other. After this, he was declared an outlaw. Anybody was allowed to kill him. Good that he had powerful friends, like the Prince Frederick the Wise, who ruled over Wittenberg. His counselors hid Martin Luther in the castle called the Wartburg for almost a year. Fast forward 4 years.
It is so good to see you again. What have you done during the last year? The people around here really love you, Martin Luther.
Your Holiness, with your permission, may I present to you the New Testament translated into German?
Well, I'm very pleased with this, but who's this charming lady next to you?
Oh, this is Katharina von Bora. Her mother died when she was 5, and her father sent her to a convent to become a nun.
Come here. How come you're here now? Don't they punish people who flee from their religious life from death?
Martin Luther smuggled me and some of the other nuns out of the convent in hearing girls. Look.
I see. This Martin Luther. How are you going to support yourself now, my dear?
Martin Luther and I are planning to get married on the 15th of June, Alice.
Always good for a surprise. You have my blessing.
Martin Luther and Katharina had a wonderful marriage and were blessed with 6 children. They had a busy household with many visitors, relatives, and even orphans. Martin Luther had to defend what he believed many times. In 1530, several German officers presented a summary of the beliefs at the Diet of Augsburg, the Augsburg Confession. He didn't want to split the church, but just clean it up or reform it, so that the good news of Christ's death on the cross for us sinners could be heard. Aren't you happy about that?